Hello everyone, welcome to a new video of the indicator store of the series Do It Yourself. And today we are going to continue with the VPS. We already saw several servers, and today we are going to review Amazon. The idea is to have a remote computer. We prefer to be close to the exchange that we can use to install NinjaTrader or our preferred trading platform. So it can be running 24/7 with no problems about the power, the internet, and also we can use our computer for a different task. So let's review AWS from Amazon Web Server. This is the page. If you already have an account, you can log or you can create a user, of course. So now we can go to the dashboard. And as you can see, we have a lot of services on Amazon. We need a virtual private server, and this is the EC2, Elastic Cloud. And we can create this instance on several places. Let's take a look at the instances I have now. By the way, to access to this dashboard, if you are on another place, is you can type EC2, okay, and now you can see all the places that you can go. The image builder, no, let's go to the EC2, okay, dashboard, instances, launch instance. So now we can create something new. For example, demo VPS. Now we can search for an already created computer. Okay, for example, Ubuntu, Microsoft. We need to filter by Microsoft because we need a Windows machine, and we can see that we have several options. One of them is free. I think it has only 1 GB of RAM. Let's take a look. Here we can see it has 2 virtual CPUs, 1 GB of memory. I suggest 8 GB or more. Okay. So let's create one with 4 GB or maybe 8 GB of memory. Okay. Okay, we need a key pair to log in. If you already have one, you can select one of them or create a new pair. Okay, let's create a new pair. Let's say that we are new, or we don't have anything. So create a new pair. So my demo pair in format PEM. Okay, create a new pair, and we need to download that in desktop, for example. Okay. And here is the file. What is inside? We can take a look. A big string. Network settings, allow RDP. We need this because we are going to access through remote desktop. Okay. The size of the disk, I suggest the minimum 30 GB because we are only going to use this for NinjaTrader. And it is going to work 24/7. And really, we don't need more than that. And that's all. Okay, so we can launch the instance. it was created, and we can go to the instance so we can check what it is doing. Currently, it is initializing. Okay, so we cannot log. It is creating the disk, installing the software, or creating an image of the software. Okay, we can select this instance. It is running. Okay, the instance is running, but the software is not ready. Anyway, we need to connect to this, so we need a few extra steps. So we go to connect, and we are going to connect through RDP, Remote Desktop Protocol. Most of the Windows computer already have installed the remote desktop, okay? I need to download the RDP icon, demo VPS RDP, okay, and we get this icon. Double clicking on this icon should open the Windows Remote Desktop Protocol to access directly to the server. But we need a user and password. The user is administrator, but we don't know the password. Okay, so we need to get the password, and for that we need to upload the private key. This one, my demo pair. This one, and we can see it is the string that we saw, the crypt password, and this is the password. Okay, we can copy that password, and that's all. Now we can go again to the instance and see what it is doing. And it seems like it is already working. Okay, so let's minimize this. Double click on the icon. The first time we can click here so we don't see this warning the following time. Connect. Then we need to type the credentials. The user is administrator and the password is already on the clipboard because we copied that on the previous stage. Remember, so we don't need to type this again. Okay, we get another warning about the certificate. I don't want to see this again. Yes. Now it is trying to connect. And finally, it opens the remote desktop window. Let's see what it is doing. Currently, nothing is visible. We should see Windows here inside. Okay, let's maximize. And there you have it. A fresh new Windows. It is still like when we finish to install Windows on a local computer. This is the same. It is doing something. We can take a look at the task manager. At the beginning, it may be slow because it is finishing to install and also to update the software. Let's take a look at the apps performance. Yes, the CPU is working. Okay. Now let's take a look at the specs of this. Two virtual processors, two virtuals. We have 8 gigabytes of RAM, and it is an SSD. Let's take a look at the disk. We can see the specs also on the upper right corner. We can turn off this because we can also see the IP, local IP and remote IP. The remote IP change, okay? So if you leave the computer on, the remote computer on, you already know which is the computer. And I mean, okay, this is your remote computer, and this is your icon that contains the IP to access your computer. But if for some reason you go to the manager to here and you turn off this, the instance, you can stop the instance, you lose the IP. Then the following time, the IP is different. That means that you need to go to connect and create a new icon with the new config. There is another service here on Amazon to create a fixed IP. So you don't need to worry about that. You can turn on or off. You can power off the computer and then power on, and the IP remains the same. This is a different service, okay? But anyway, this is not so complicated to create a new icon. In the meantime, while you keep the computer on, you may say, why I am going to turn off the computer? Because the cost is per hour. So if you are not using the VPS, it is better to turn it off because the cost is per hour. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at the size. This PC has the 30 gigabytes, so you have space to install something. Okay, and we need to install NinjaTrader. Okay, it seems like everything now is calm. Okay, the memory is not used, and also the CPU is more quiet. Okay, now let me check if this is an updated Edge, and I don't want to use this. Start without. No, I don't want nothing. Okay. I don't want this. I don't want to configure nothing because I want to create this video fast, but you can configure your browser, etc. But I need a browser to install NinjaTrader, okay? So let's go to that part. Okay, so we need to go to ninjatrader.com. By the way, you can also test the speed test of internet. Okay, it is more than enough for trading. Only 4 milliseconds of ping to anywhere. Okay. Okay, don't waste more time with this. Now I need to go to NinjaTrader. Login. If you already have an account, you can use your account, okay? Or create a new account. Don't have an account, get started, okay? Email. Okay, I need to confirm my email. I need to create a user, okay? Let me see if we can see that because it is on my other account. Okay. This is what I get when you click on your email. Okay. Then it asks to create a user. Demo Ninja user password. Demo Ninja user. Demo Ninja user. Okay. Not ready for live trading because I want to download the software. Okay. This is the SIM account and I want to use the desktop, but I need to download the software. Currently the version is 8.1.4.1. Download. It should be on the download folder here. Okay. Double click. Next. Accept. Next. I like the dark. Next. Next. Install. And that's all. Now we can double click. You can also type the user. Live trading, no. Simulation. We can see chart trader. Yes. This is the demo account. And now the most important is, okay, to replicate what we have on the local computer, we may need to install everything because if we go to tools, remove NinjaScript, there's nothing because it is a fresh NinjaTrader and we need to install everything. So let's say I want to use an indicator from here, from my computer. No? Let's open this. So let's say I want to use the indicator A-tier trend, for example. TIS A-tier trend. Okay. Now I want this indicator here. I need the script, the one that you can install from here we can see that there is nothing installed. Okay, close. To install something, you go to Tools, Import, NinjaScript. But we need the file in this computer, not on your computer, on your local computer. So let me find the script that I have installed here. Okay, I found the file. This is on my local computer here. Okay. Now, if I want to move this to the remote computer, usually on most remote desktops, you can drag and drop. Okay, like here. This is not the case. Or you can right click, copy, and here right click and paste. On this case it works. Okay, Sometimes it also works the drag and drop, but if nothing works, the other option is configure your email here. And then you can send the file via email or get a link so you can download from the browser. Now, if I want to install on this NinjaTrader this file instead of my local NinjaTrader, you can go to Tools, Import, NinjaScript, and select the file that is on the desktop. Desktop, here, open, okay. And now, let's create a different chart. Duplicate window with a different chart, okay? Where I want to view the micro of the Standard & Poor's, this one. And I don't want these lines or the volume. I only want the indicator, the new indicator. The TIS 8-year trend. Okay. Okay, I need the user ID and the login. Let me find it. Okay, and now I have a working version of the indicator that I have on here, okay, on my local computer. Now, if for some reason I need to do something else, I can close the VPS and it keeps working 24/7. Okay, now let's say that you want to turn off the computer, the virtual computer. Then you can go to the instance here, dashboard, instances, which one? This one, demo VPS, and I can stop the instance, reboot the instance, or delete the instance. No? Let's say I want to turn it off. It is like shutting down the computer, okay? No like unplugging the switch. So it is a normal power down. So that's a normal way to turn off the computer. As you can see, you will be billed by the resources still being used, for example, the disk, okay? There's nothing running, but you still have 30 gigabytes of RAM assigned for you. So yes, stop. It has initiated the stop. Let's see the instances. It is stopping, and then it will be stopped out. That means that if I want to access now, this is going to time out. It never connects because the computer is no longer here. And now we can see what happens when I start the VPS again. Okay. Okay, now it is stopped. Now I want to turn on the computer again. So I don't know if I can right click, start instance, or I can select the instance and say here, start instance. Pending. The problem is the IP is not going to be the same. We can see here the IP. This is the private IP and the public IP. I don't remember which was the previous one, but we can see if this works. Okay. Let's take a look. You can open this file with a notepad, and the direction is this one, EC2 3. No, it is different. The address is different. So one thing that you can do is copy this and update your file. Because again, if I double click here, this is going to time out because the IP is different. So yes, you can, you have two options. Or you go to the menu, connect, RDP, download, or from here, you can see which is the public IP, copy, edit the file, open with Notepad, and replace, okay, from here with the new, okay, file, save. It is still starting. I don't know. Let's see if we can make it connect. We get again the same warning because the IP is different. Connect. Also, we get the same warning that we need to select the password, and I don't remember the password. I have that on my okay. Okay, if you don't remember the password, please don't delete this file. Okay. Now let's go to connect, RDP, get password, and I need this. Okay. I don't know if we can place all these, copy, paste, decrypt. This is the password. Okay. So now I close the thing. Okay, it is running now. We get the login. Be careful with this because this is not your login. This is my local computer login. Okay, so use a different account. The user is administrator, remote administrator. And the password is what I have on the clipboard. Okay, this lot of strings. Okay, we get another dialog. Don't ask me again. Connecting again. And finally, we get to the computer. The computer that is starting. Okay, so now we need to open again everything, because my suggestion is always leave the computer working. Maybe you can turn it off on Fridays, so you don't pay for Saturdays and Sundays. You only pay 5 days per week. Anyway, let's see if everything is working fine. Simulation. sometimes, but not always, when you turn off the virtual computer and then you turn it on again, not only your IP changes, sometimes the machine ID can change also. So you know which are the problems when the machine ID changes. You can see that I forgot to save the workspace with the other chart and window. No problem. Duplicate. The other instrument was this one without these lines and with the custom indicator. This one. Okay. This is what happens. Okay, the machine ID is already in use because I turned off the computer and then everything changed, including the machine ID. So now I need to send an email to the developer, to the vendor, to reset the machine ID for this VPS. That may not happen if you have a fixed IP. Okay. Okay, that will be everything for today. Maybe if you like, I can give more details about all the services that you can get with Amazon, because Amazon is not only this. On another video, if you are interested, I can describe the cost. The cost, I need to say that yes, it is a little more expensive than other vendors, but you have a lot of features. Okay, you have so many features like security, decide which IP can access to your VPS. But this is topic for another video. So that will be everything for today, and thank you. Bye bye.